Hello, my friend. Welcome to my timeline. My name is Jess. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so happy that you have taken the time to stop by and have a chat with me today. I'm recording this from the future. I am a little bit behind on my recording, and as I was preparing to record this, I was just having a little think about what was going on in my life yesterday, because I want it to reflect the energy of what that day brought. And it's interesting being a little bit of ahead, or in the future, I should say, because I've had a little bit of time to reflect upon the experiences of the day. And I'm wondering and thinking about how having a little bit of time and space after an experience gives you time to process and reflect, and different things come to you, right? You have revelations or thoughts, or sometimes there's second guessing. And it's an interesting perspective because you're no longer living in the present, but you're ruminating about the past and what it means. And you're trying to almost decode what happened in that moment. And I think I've read and heard that eyewitness statements are like super unreliable. I'm pretty sure that when you ask people to bring to mind faces or scenarios from the past, the information gets degraded so quickly. I think even when people are trying to communicate about, especially about traumatic experiences, but I'm sure this is the same for joyful ones as well. We try to tell these stories of what happened, but it's not really an accurate picture, is it? And then it makes me think about how, there's stories that get passed down through generation and generations, and people will tell stories by the fire. And or even if you've ever played the game of telephone, right, that information, whatever you start with, by the end of the game it's something completely different. And so the quality of information is so important, but maybe it's not, because if we've lived this long with having information passed down through generations, information being burned in libraries, information being told from generation to generation and written down and translated from different languages and different times, what does that say about what we're working with in this moment? And all that to say, and all that to say, as I reflect upon what happened on 12/14/24, did it really exist? Did it really happen? Because I'm just simply sitting here in this moment a day later. And those experiences have been imprinted. But to reflect upon them almost feels inaccurate. Kind of melancholy, kind of kind of a different vibe for sure. Um, I'm feeling a little I'm feeling a little different today. I'm feeling a little different today as I sit here, and I've been thinking a lot about the value of information and how information comes to us and how we process the information that we take in, and whether that be through written words or the environment around us, through pictures, through experiences. It's all just information coming in for our human to process. And it's a tricky thing. You're sitting here, maybe standing, doing your dishes, but you're listening to this information coming in, and I have to recognize that the words that are being spoken are going to be imprinted into the people listening. And that's a big responsibility. What you do with the information is up to you, but I do have to believe that the things that you speak into this world, they become true, or they resonate in a certain way with people, and there's this responsibility to ensure that the information is at least sound or meant to be in the world. And that's just my opinion, and we can take it or leave it. But that's what I'm playing with today in regards to yesterday. On a lighter note, I saw like 5 cardinals yesterday, and it was really lovely. So I hope that you have had a really nice experience today that you can think back on and remember fondly. And with that, my friends, I do hope you are having a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.